There it is. Okay. You motherfuckers ready?
No, but let's go for it.
Okay.
I mean, I guess.
Okay. Now, last we left off, you guys kind of had a little bit of a shopping episode where you went around to the different stalls and got some cool little items.
Yeah, that's right. Crater's fucking rich now. I forgot about that.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. But Illiken, you had learned his name from the king. One second, let me open my notes. There it is. From King Rohais.
Hmm.
Um, he allowed you to go and see Mr. Illiken to see if you guys could snap him out of his stupor.
Hmm.
After talking with him for a little bit, you see he explodes with these weird black tendril force thing.
Hmm.
And yeah, just kind of like sends you guys into the wall. Um, Zephy tried to kind of cure him of whatever he is afflicted by at that time. Um,
Okay.
you, Crater, tried to detect if he was. You detected. It was what, divine sense.
Yes, with
Yep.
divine sense, I saw the deity and then just a black shadowy figure.
Yep. Not knowing much about what the black shadow figure was, you did, however, see the goddess Hestia over top of Zephy, kind of aiding in her spell.
Yeah.
Um, but not much. You heard in the back of your head, looks like somebody's trying to meddle, or that was to somebody else. I don't remember.
No, that was to Zephy, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm. And after that, you decided, well, he kind of is in a coma now, so we'll just come back later. And that you did. You guys went, did some shopping. While you guys were in the weaponsmith, um, a guard came up to you and said that he was awake. Come quickly. You guys rushed back to the infirmary, and that is where we're going to pick up. You see Illiken in the back corner in his cell, just kind of standing there talking to the king. Um, and you can see that he doesn't really want to talk to the king, and he keeps asking, "Where was the group that was talking to me? Where was the group that was talking to me? Where are they? Where are they at?" And then the king kind of goes, "I don't know where they're at." Turns around and goes, "Oh, speak of them, they're right here."
Hello.
King comes over to you guys and goes, "He doesn't want to talk to any of us. He insists on talking to you."
Okay.
All right, so you guys go over to him, and he goes, "Hey, uh, sorry, sorry for what happened. I wasn't really in my right mind.
Yeah, so what did happen?
I'm not, I'm not too sure. Are you talking about what happened on the road, or what happened just now, or what I feel like was just now?" I'm sorry, my head's a
Yeah,
little.
yeah, the thing with all the black tendrils and black fire and all that stuff. That thing. Yeah.
I really apologize. Did I hurt any of you?
Uh,
Not really. I mean, couple of bumps and bruises, but that's it.
Okay. Well, I do apologize if I hurt you in any way. I don't mean to. And you see he's kind of like he like grabs his shoulder and is like kind of looking down a little bit. But
So how do you feel right now?
I feel better. Um, a lot of weird things were happening when I was dreaming. I can't really remember them. I just know that I was talking to somebody and they kept yelling at me, and I don't
Was
know what happened after that.
it a male's voice? Females?
It was male.
Okay. So what happened to you on the road? What do you remember from the road uh, to your coma thing?
And so, well, I saw nothing of the attack. I mean, we were ambushed from all sides. Our fighter Turin, he fell first. Um, our Robin, our druid, she's the most kind woman ever. Like nobody was kinder than that woman, and she, she died as well. Then our rogue and our scout, Tyvor, um, he him and his companion Eufur, he they died. Uh, Crossbow bolt to the eye is what I seen. Um, Everything happened just so fast and so quick. I couldn't I didn't have anything like I couldn't do anything. Um, I just they just came out of nowhere. But one thing that I did see was I see he looks over to where the king was standing, and the king is no longer in the room anymore. He just kind of stormed out.
Mhm.
And he looks at the infirmary like workers and asks them, "Hey, do you mind if I talk to them alone?" They're like, "Yeah, sure. All right." They all kind of leave, shut the door behind them, and he's like, "I saw the king's son, not bound,
Oh,
but actually partaking. I
hmm.
don't I don't know if he was under some kind of spell or if he was doing it on his own, like wanted to do it, but it looked like he was having a good time."
So you're saying the king's son was part of the ambush party,
Yeah,
even though you were sent out to recapture him,
yeah,
essentially.
yeah. We were out to gather information on where Bruce was. Um, if we could find and apprehend Bruce, it was imperative for us to get him and get out as quickly as possible. And that was my job. That was my job to get us out. That's why they
Who
brought
was
me
he
along.
with?
Uh, um, he was with some like scaly creatures. Um, and then a guy, I think a guy in a cloak. I couldn't really see his face, but he could cast spells. But he wasn't casting anything at the time, which makes me wonder if he was actually controlling Bruce somehow.
Okay.
Whenever you
Hello,
want,
Bruce.
brother.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Anything else you could tell me about that guy? Features or a pendant maybe he was wearing, or any markings, or
Um, Bruce or the mage.
the mage.
Um, oh, black cloak, over his head, kind of draped all the way down, probably about to his shin areas. Um, uh, spell book in one hand, kind of reading it, but not reading it, I guess.
Okay.
Um, but it was, I don't know, it was really weird. I can't explain it. It's just like one
Okay.
minute we were just going along, and the next boom, everybody is dead.
Okay, so last question.
Hmm.
This is the last thing I can think of. How did you get away again?
I don't, I don't remember. I the last thing that I remember was seeing Tyvor fall and going over to him and seeing if I could stop the bleeding, but the bolt was too far in his skull. It was it was in there pretty far. I He was dead by the time he hit the ground. And I don't remember much after that. I mean, if and I haven't been back to the area. I mean, we probably would get something like that, but I didn't see them going back towards Deathfall. I seen them going back towards the capital, Cressa. Well, whatever their plans are over there is above all mine. But if they got to a city, who if they got to the city, who knows where they're at this point? It's just they could have blended in so well.
Okay, that's all I got.
Shall we investigate that perhaps?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Where do you guys want to go and investigate?
Yes.
He's
Um,
asking where.
what
Oh,
I'm talking about what you were talking, like just talking
They're saying they
about.
want to go to Cressa.
Okay, you guys wanted to go back to Cressa, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wondering.
Whatever you
Right,
just said seemed very fun. So
I'm wondering if this hooded individual might be the crap. I forget his name, but it was like this insurrectionist.
Urahais?
Yerahais, yes, him.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We did hear from somebody that he was a mind controller. Um, real quick, Illikin,
Yeah.
um, do you think that he might have taken off in that direction to maybe distract you? I mean, like, what good would them going to Cressa do? Seeing as the king's son has power here, do you think that could have been a distraction, and they are in fact here still?
Here in here in Rose Garden?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a large possibility. I mean, in order to get to Cressa, you have to go through, or at least close to the Rose Garden. And if it was late, they would have had to pass through. I mean, we were attacked, I think, like a week ago.
I can double check with the nurses
But
on
like
that.
a week's journey, they should, if they're heading toward Cressa, they'd be about 2 or 3 days outside of Short Sword if they're walking, which it seemed to me like they were.
Okay.
Um, i do you think by chance it's alright if I come with you?
Yeah. I mean, what do you think, folks, friends? As long as you got your wits about you.
I am tagging along.
I I think that he should stay here and get better.
Please,
That's
they
also not a bad idea.
they killed my friends.
He could provide some valuable insight, and perhaps some new memories will come to him as well.
And look. And you see him. 1 second. I need to pull up his character sheet. Pulling up character sheet now. Pulling up character sheet now. There it is. Um, you see him begin to cast a spell. Um, you see him grab one of the tables out of midair and sling it across the room, shattering on the other side. He just casted catapult.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
Oh my fucking god!
What?
I do not want to be on the bad end of that table.
Yeah, no, that was 18 points of damage that he just did to the wall. He, like, you see him, like, say something under his breath, and you see this chair just launch across the room and across the side of the wall. And at that point, the I said don't ask again for this player. Don't ask again
Yeah,
for
it
this
keeps
player.
popping up for me. But
He
anyways.
doesn't fucking care.
Okay. You see at that point the king runs in and goes, "What was that? What was that?" Looks over, sees the broken chair, and goes, "What happened in here?" Illiken goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. That was me. I just
Creator's gonna interrupt and be like, "Oh, big orc got mad at chair and broke."
you orcs need to get your temper in line."
Yes, sir, King, sir, and he's gonna like half-ass salute.
Did the dumb orc just play dumb orc quite well? Oh,
Illiken goes,
It is one of his many skills.
you didn't have to do that. I, c-
Friend,
I c-
you just kind of exploded like not too long ago. I think that showing off magical abilities right now is not a good idea.
okay,
He does kind of have a point.
but I just
Yeah.
I just want to come with you guys. I kind of want to know what it feels like to actually be in a group and live past, you know, 30 seconds.
Oh, I'm trying really hard not to laugh at that. Ooh.
I also remember the first time I lasted longer than 30 seconds. It was a great feeling. What do you say, friends?
Mm.
let him come. But only after 30 seconds.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I'm
All right, so Jeremy's banned from the group.
Oh god damn.
He does play Horny Bard, so
Very
Yeah,
true.
fair point. Um, Creator's gonna kind of pull the group away a little bit, kind of together, and be like, "Listen, I'm not gonna deny the fact that he can be a valuable asset, but there's two things. First thing is he might be mind controlled right now, and even if he's not mind controlled, there's that whole exploding thing.
well, I don't see why he can't join. He's just a small little elf.
Yeah,
Well,
and
He did
mm,
turn that table into toothpicks, though.
That was really
as long as
cool.
he doesn't get in anybody's way.
I
We'll
think
or as
see.
long as he doesn't hurt us.
the worry is people getting in his way.
Also, as long as, yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't
I
want to
just
play that.
understood what
That
that
kind of
meant,
game
Spaz.
meta, so I don't know. Everybody's kind of made good points both ways.
Even can he hear us right now, Caleb?
Are you saying this quietly?
Yeah.
I will say this next part quietly.
Okay.
In the event that he is under the sway of another party, it may be best for us to keep him along anyways. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
I think he could be of use.
I th- well, we'll never know that if we never take a chance on him.
Precisely.
So,
I mean,
All
I
right,
mean, you guys
let's
saw what
bring
we
him
did to those
along.
drogers. I mean, come on.
that's fair.
I say, let's bring him along, but keep our eyes on him.
Well, and Zephy never has to sleep anyhow, so we could just have her take watch. I mean, it's not gonna be too bad, right?
That's not a
Um,
bad idea.
okay, he's now gonna, because you guys have been talking a long time, he's, oh,
I will do that.
stream, that's a natural 20.
Jesus.
He goes, um, I can kinda hear you. I assure you, I'm not under any spell. If I was, I would have already known about it. And
Uh,
if I also was, I would have attacked you with that chair, not the wall.
can I make an insight check?
Yeah, go for it. Oh,
Uh,
do you need the roller thing?
that's fine. And I mean, while you pull that up, I'll just give this guy a good old disregard. And we're gonna +1. That's a 17.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
What with that insight check, you didn't get any ill intentions behind it.
Okay.
He goes, so does that mean that I'm in?
Uh, yeah, you got our approval, but I think that we should check with the king first, make sure that he's okay with it.
You're right. Okay. Let's go. Let's go ask the king.
All right.
You see him push forward. He opens the door, and you can kind of see the king with his ear pressed up against the wall, like the door. And
No.
as soon as he opens the door, the king kind of falls a little bit, stumbles, gets back up, and goes, adjusts his coat, and dusts himself off. I was not listening.
Sure. Anyways, listen, we're thinking about bringing this little guy with us. What do you say?
Ooh. As long as you bring him back in one piece. I don't see why
Probably.
not. That gives me zero hope for you. But
Darn.
I guess you can take him. How long
All
do
in
you
the name
think?
of finding your son, right?
You said he has information about my son? If he has information and he is willing to go with you to find the rest, then yes, he can go with you. He was the original one on it for the for the apprehension of my son.
Okay.
So I will allow this one time. Just just bring Bruce back.
Of course, Your Highness. And with that, Courier will do a little polite bow, and then he will walk out of the building.
I'm just gonna throw up deuces and follow.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Genzier.
You see Illa can grab his hand and shake it and say, "Thank you, King. Thank you. Thank you so much."
Thank you, Your Highness.
And then he kind of runs. Kolf does the same thing, except he just takes his hand and like shakes it a little bit. He kind of puts it in his like his pointer finger and his middle finger and his thumb, and just kind of shakes it because he's got literal fucking like beef sausages as fingers. He's got man steaks as fingers, so like he's got
Jesus.
some fucking got some girth on these little flanges.
Girth that women love.
Oh yeah. And both Zephy and Kolf at the end both show up outside.
How do?
That was
Listen, you
fun.
got a couple days to get the short sword. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
You know what? I
Um,
might change my accent.
do it.
Mine's getting
Hey, go
bland.
for it.
Hold on. I'm gonna actually.
She's gonna
Morning,
workshop it.
y'all.
Yeah, that's
Howdy,
fine.
howdy do. Well, hell.
Oh, howdy do there.
Nah, not to that one.
Yes, dear.
As soon as I said how do you do, I was like, shit, I want to change. But
She like, ah,
fuck.
shit, I'm about to turn Canadian. Fuck.
I was like, did I really just say it like that?
Short sword's my hometown.
Mhm.
I
Howdy
haven't been
do.
back there since I was recruited by the Iron Shields or
Metal.
whatever.
Fuck you. There might be a story thread where you can change the name. Okay, fine.
Buddy, did you
Yes,
send a video
please.
of your dig print to the campaign? Okay.
And then as soon as you guys come up with a group name, that's what the name of the episodes would be. Like instead of Dungeons and Devilries, it'll be group name season 1 episode whatever.
Name. Now that's a name I could get behind.
Exactly.
The that asking farts.
It's definitely listen. I think that group name is still a lot better than Metal Shield. I'll just throw that out there.
Fields was terrible.
Thanks guys.
You
You know
know
what?
how to
I
ask for it.
appreciate
Love you, Caleb.
yeah, I know.
Alright, that's fine. Plug it in the stream. We'll just go to bed.
Okay,
Carry
so
on.
um you guys make it outside of the the castle, and you guys are now standing on the stairs going up. Are you guys walking down them? Where are you going at this moment?
How many day is it?
Right about now, it would be about 5 p.m. ish, getting a little dark, but not dark yet.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
no,
Ing City. I didn't hear any of that.
man.
Be
Yeah,
about
same.
ah.
Oh man, did my internet die again?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
Caleb,
still
your
alive.
internet is dying. Your ping is holding at 999.
Yeah, so is yours. Oh, you just kind of fuck me, dude. This sucks so bad. I might just have to record these episodes and not stream them until my internet gets fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Usually like
probably a
5
good
p.m.
idea.
So, oh well, I can cut all this out of the video, but to the one viewer, just go to. I'm gonna put the YouTube link in the Discord
Oh,
in the
nope.
in the
we,
chat.
We DC'd.
Oh shit.
So,
Whoop, there it is.
Session. Everybody.
are
have
we
a
still
good time.
streaming right now?
Maybe.
Fuck.
Oh, we'll just double check so I can talk in game.
No, we are not streaming.
Okay.
Finally, I can say.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, 1 second. Um, everybody in the chat, go to that link, and you'll be able to watch the current episodes
Damn it.
of this current season. You guys can get caught up. This is episode 3. Unfortunately, because my internet is shit right now, I need to go and I'm gonna record these episodes. They will be uploaded to YouTube. Episode 2 will be coming out later tonight. So if you want to watch that after after this stream, go ahead, get caught up, all of that type of stuff. So I will stop streaming for now, but the recording will keep going.
Figures it out. I'm
Don't
thirsty
worry.
as fuck.
I will see you in a little while.
Get that water,
Peace.
boy.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Okay, so we're not streaming anymore, but we are recording and getting that all the fucking way. My internet is not entirely dead.
It's just dying, not dead.
It's just suffering. Could you imagine we did that in the battle? Oh,
Oh.
oh, in the middle of a battle, that would suck so bad.
That would be so bad.
Okay. Well, now I can at least have all of this stuff open and not have to worry about like a game chat. Okay, the table is open.
All right. Ah, wapa. Here we go.
You know,
That's a really big yellow.
you haven't asked him one question that I have on here that I figured you guys would have asked him so far. But
How big his PP is?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, come on. How big is it?
I think I want to know more about
No.
Colts
How
than
big is it? How
Illikens,
big
to be
is it?
honest.
Yeah, Kolf is a fucking Goliath. The man's got a dick.
Yeah. It fucking swings and slaps when he walks. We can hear it.
His
All right,
piece is a fucking round shield.
all right, ready? This is where we're gonna cut back to in 3, 2, 1, now. All right,
Back
Oh
to our
God, we're
regularly
dying!
scheduled
Help!
program. Damn it.
we're dying.
Unplug
Everything
it.
is on fire. Oh God, stop it.
So, you guys, where are you going at this moment? Because right now you're standing atop the stairs to go into the castle as you just exited.
What time is it?
Currently,
It's
where are
about
we at?
it's about 5-ish p.m. It's getting dark, but it's not dark.
Emerald looks over to Crater. Weren't you having some work done to a weapon?
Was I? I honestly don't remember this.
I remember that we got the guard came up to us. I know that I had some work done. I have to go pick up my halberd.
Mhm.
Having
Yes,
silvered.
because you guys had it silvered.
Yep, and then
Yeah.
Yep.
our rogue buddy. I think you just ended up buying rapier. I don't think you had anything custom made.
I was planning on perusing a few other venues of this isn't that.
Okay. And then Crater. So did you then have
No, I think that I just bought
That's right. Okay.
some stuff and sold off most of my extra weapons.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yep. Just making sure. Well, I do
Yeah.
know that I've got to go pick up my weapon at this point. So,
Mhm.
if we got daylight left, anyhow. Otherwise, there's a couple bars.
Yeah, Creator will join Emerald and go in to pick up that weapon.
Okay. Kolf will go find a bar for you guys to meet back at.
Okay.
Before we take off, Illiken,
Yeah.
you still got your hospital gown on.
Oh.
Do you need to grab anything?
Yeah. Let me. I actually live right in the city here. I'll meet you guys at the Gray Skull Inn. It's it's down center square where the market area is. You can't really miss it. It's the only one with a flagon on it.
Okay.
I'll meet you guys there.
Okay.
Have fun, little guy. Be safe.
Thank you. I will.
He gets ambushed.
Dies in the street.
Roll
Oh,
initiative.
pushed.
All right.
Off dives.
So, Crater and Emerald, you guys are going to the smithy to get your silvered items.
Yee yee, homie.
Zephy
Yeah.
and Eteros, what are you guys doing?
I am
Shoot.
hoping to find a peddler of poisons.
All right, yeah, easy apothecary, is in the city. So you would go with, not Eteros, Emerald and Crater. But instead of going inside of the armor smith and smithy area, you would go to the next store building, which is the apothecary potions shop.
Yeah, your thing's fucking off again.
What the
I mean,
fuck?
yeah, you're all over
I
that
would
thing.
like to seek out magical items.
Okay, yeah, there is a like a. I mean, there is
I
a
can't fucking hear you, Caleb.
What the fuck, my? Oh my god!
Just gonna end your stream.
All
and
right,
record it.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the stream has already ended. I already ended the stream.
Okay.
It's
Oh no.
we're just recording right now.
Okay.
Yeah, a magic item shop is pretty easy to find. Um, it's it's in the little market area, but it's like across the street. It has like what looks like a sword and another sword in the shape of an X, with like what?
Crossing swords.
Yeah,
It-
crossing swords with like little like fire and electricity coming off of the swords. It's actually kind of cool.
Alrighty.
All right, so
I will head there.
all right, apothecary magic shop person, Edoras, I do believe. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you walk in, and as you walk in, you see this like elf that's just behind the counter reading a book. Hears the door chime and goes, "Oh, oh, a customer. What can I do you for?"
Well, friend, you see, I'm not here for your average cure. I'm here for something a little more spicy.
Okay. What do you have in mind, friend?
Well, you see, I have these arrows. Then they fly true enough, but I'd like it if they packed a little extra, as it were.
Mm-hmm. What you looking for?
I'm looking for poison.
So you just want it to be like an arrow enchanted with like a poison aspect to it?
That would work, or a few vials of situational poisons, just something to
He goes,
spice.
"Well, I can see if I have any poison tip arrows. I might. I might not.
Fair.
It's just that's a rare commodity in this little general area, and especially for me to have that item. And it's probably gonna be a little costly,
Mm.
but let me go look. I'm gonna roll in somebody's d20 real quick to determine if he has it or not. So he's gonna roll this. This will be the tens. So that is a 10. And then this will be the one spot. And that's a 14. So he has a 14% chance. Scorch. Now, or Edoras. Roll. Roll your D100. This one right here in front, over there. Disregard that. And that. Disregard that. So roll those. You have a 14% chance that he has it. That is 82. You see him, he comes back and he goes, unfortunately, I do not have poison tip arrows. But if you go down to the Boyer Fletcher down the road, he is just outside of the market area. He might. If you go there, he's probably someone that you could look for.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Not
friend.
a problem.
I will slide him 2 gold pieces.
He goes,
for his
"Ooh,
troubles."
thank you." He he palms them and puts them in his pocket. All right, Zephy,
Yes.
you walk into this magical items shop and you see a halfling standing on the
Nice.
counter. He goes, "Oh, hi!
How are you?
I am great. What?
Um,
What you in the market for?"
1 second. I'm still looking.
Yep, not a problem. We've got
Mm,
all sorts of things. We've got things to make you a little harder to hit, a little bit more protection. We've got amulets that make you smarter, a little bit more wise, a little hardier. Things that you might need if you're the traveling type. You're the traveling type, right?
yes.
Oh,
Yes.
perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. So,
Let me see here.
what would tickle your fancy?
What type of staffs do you have, perhaps?
Well, he goes, let me go and take a look at my catalog real quick. It's also things for me to look up. 5ESRD. Let's go to it would be magic items, rods, staves, and wands. Staves. He goes, for staves, I've got a. You see him pull out this white and brown staff. Puts it on the table, and as you look at it, you can see that there's all types of runes and etchings and markings all along the handle
I will
of
do
it. And at the top where it I guess where you pointed at somebody, I don't fucking know. You see that there is it's kind of like where a knot would form in like a tree branch, but instead it's like little like tendrils
Okay.
of tree grasping a what looks like a what looks like an aquamarine gem.
Nice. Okay.
And he goes, "Well, this right here is awesome.
Swag.
This is my staff of frost.
Um,
Really cool.
convince
Kind
me.
of pricey.
And why is that?
But that requires attunement by druid, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard
Oh, to know what it does.
It's not even use the damn thing.
to use the damn thing."
Oh
Just
yeah.
stick until you're attuned.
He goes, "Well, I should ask though, what is your vocation?"
You said it was a stick until it's tuned.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
just
Attuned.
it's just a
Attuned.
staff
Oh,
until you attune to it. He goes,
okay.
"What is your vocation, if you don't mind me asking?"
Location.
Yeah, what do you do?
Class. Generally.
Like cleric.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah, you would say I'm a cleric.
Oh, okay. I'll just say that I'm a healer.
Oh, one of those weird ones that are like all healy and shit. Okay. Well, I don't have a healing staff, but I do have this. And you see him go into the back, brings the staff of frost with him. You see him, he trips, and the staff fires off a bolt of like cold energy at the wall, just kind of like freezing one of his doors shut. He goes, "Ah, shit!" He puts the staff down and goes, "Thank the gods that it didn't block my entrance to my bedroom." You see him grab another staff, come back to the table, and he like gets onto his like step stools to get back onto the counter, and sets down this what looks like a rotting like quarterstaff that it looks generally the same as the frost staff, but instead of it being an aquamarine gem, it's kind of like this dirty emerald, and
Okay.
the wood is kind of more like moldy and rotted. He says, this is a staff of swarming insects.
Oh, no, thank you.
Not too sure what it does though.
The one that did that to your door.
Okay, what about it?
Um, can you tell me more about it, or?
He's trying to tell you you can't really use it.
Yeah. Unless you're a druid, sorcerer, warlock, or a wizard, you can't use it.
Sure.
Like, the Staff of Frost requires attunement by this. So, like, to you, it's just a quarterstaff.
Oh. So I'd probably not. I
Well, you
probably
can't
shouldn't.
use it, yeah.
I know, but I can like later on get it attuned. Correct.
Yeah, if you take a level in any of those classes, yeah.
Okay. What's better for a healer then? Does it matter?
I mean, you could ask for something that. I mean, what is their spell shit run off of? Wisdom? You could ask for an amulet of wisdom or something. Something like that. I mean,
Okay.
there's literally thousands of things that are
That's
probably
true.
useful.
I know. I just don't know what my options are. So. Let me look at amulets. Sorry, y'all.
No, you're good. It's all good.
Okay. Yeah. What do you have for amulets?
He says, well, I do have a periapt. But
Okay.
it's a little pricey, unfortunately. But what I can do is, because I see that little pin from the king, I can give you a discount.
Okay. And after the discount, what's the damage perhaps?
He goes, 1 second, let me go get it. You see him, like, literally just turns around, opens up a, like, small little, like, chest, pulls out a comically small periapt. He goes, turns back around and goes, don't worry. Once you attune to it, it just magically fits onto your head. It's just easy storage. If I put it on my head because I'm small, it's better to put more things in smaller places. You know what I mean? Anyways, he sets it down, and you can see this gold inlaid, pretty much a crown. It looks like a crown, but it's not, like a tiara. A tiara. That's
Or
the
a
best.
circlet.
Yeah, it's the best that I could say
Oh.
do. It's like a little tiara. With like a red gem right in the center of it. He goes, this is a periapt of wisdom. For the discount, I can give you a 40% discount. That'll
Okay.
make it 2,300 gold.
Did I miss something here?
What? No, you just don't have that much gold. Straight up, like two and a half of us would have to get together and pay.
So at this time, you see Illiken enter in, and Illiken is wearing like these beautiful robes, adorned with a little bit of green like striping, and the robes themselves are blue, with like little green accents on them. You see his spell book in his pocket, and he's holding some sort of like, he's holding a wand of some sort. He comes over and goes, "Oh hey, yeah, oh, you're buying stuff. Need any help?"
Didn't he just talk to me?
Yeah, he talked to you, Zuffy.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, tell him you're broke. You want something, and you're broke. He's asking if he can help. Illiken's the guy that we saved from the coma.
Oh, I thought he was just helping me, so I was like, "Are you asking again to help me?"
Yeah, he's
Uh,
asking if you want any help on buying an item.
um, no, I guess not anymore.
He looks at the counter and goes, "Well, how much? Oh, sorry, wrong voice. How much is that?" And guy behind the counter goes, "For her, it'll be 2,400 gold pieces."
Yowza.
And look,
Yeah,
kind of
I'm just gonna leave here because I only have like 600, so I'm
Oh, let him
just forget I
finish.
ever
Let
came
him
here.
finish.
Moving on.
Elkin watches you leave. And where do you go after that?
Um, I, I guess I go find one of our people.
Okay, you go and I would say you find.
What's our objective here? Are we doing a quest?
We're just buying shit right now.
Right now, you guys
Oh,
are just
okay.
you're just buying shit.
Okay, I was just
Finishing up what we
confused.
started before
Mhm.
Illiken woke up out of the coma.
Yep.
Sorry, I wasted time.
Oh no, you're fine. Um. All right. So at this point, we would go to the forge people. So that would be Crater and Emerald.
E.
And Zephy, as you walk out of the magic shop, that's when you would find them leaving their area, but they haven't finished yet. So you guys walk into the weaponsmith. He sees you guys and goes, "Hi."
Hey, we just commissioned some work earlier this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Just coming to stop by and see if that was finished.
Are you the ones that got
We had some stuff silvered.
Silvered. Okay. You see the man kind of go back behind the counter and goes, "Hey! The guys are here to get up their silver weapons." You hear from the back, "Yeah, it's over there." "Thank you." Goes over, grabs the weapons, comes over, and he's like, "This is heavy." Damn. Here you go. Wow, that was heavy. He pushes the items to you guys and goes, "Huh. Anything else I can get you?"
You got anything unique while I'm here?
Since this morning? No.
Or something you may not have shown me?
You see him squint his eyes at you.
I got these dirty elf mags in the back.
I'll take your entire stock.
How? How magical do you want those items to be?
Yes.
Either way, and I mean it's not particularly one way or the other, but cool items are cool items.
Okay. Alright. Let me go look.
Okay.
You see him, he's back there for a good 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He comes back with one item. A dagger. Sets it on the table. Or the countertop. Goes, "Give it a throw."
throw the dagger.
You see it right into the wall, and then it poofs out of existence, and then back into your hand, you see the dagger.
That's neat.
That's pretty cool. What's the price on this?
1,400 gold pieces.
I've got a buddy who might could use that. I'll put a goblin in his ear about it.
Okay. Well, it'll still be here. Maybe. Tomorrow. But if that's all you wanted, unfortunately, that's the only thing that we have right now. But come back in a couple of months, we might have something new.
Okay. I still owe you half of the.
You're right. You do.
It's another 20 gold, correct? It was 40 total.
Yes.
Okay. I hand him 24 gold.
Okay.
I tell him to keep the rest.
Alrighty. So subtract 24 gold from your inventory.
Already done.
Goes, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for the quick turnaround.
Not a problem.
We're headed out of town tomorrow, so.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Nice. Well, have fun. Don't die.
Yeah. Good luck with the war.
Yeah, good luck.
I mean, as long as you're making money, right?
Yeah, as long as I'm making money, but adventurers come through and they never get any cool items because we have to ship them all off to the war, and then the adventurers get angry because the war is going on, so instead they go fight for the war. It's a whole big process of fuckery. But it's whatever, it's whatever, it's whatever. Have fun with your item. I really hope they do you well.
Thank you.
Because I have to get back to doing nothing, I guess. Have fun!
Bye.
As you exit, you see Zephy kind of walking over towards you guys. And not too far behind her is Illican, who's wearing this, like, beautifully colored blue robe with green, like, silk lining. You see at his side, you see a spell book, and then on his other side, you see a weird little stick.
Hey, Zephine. Whoa. Is that you, Illican?
Hi.
Hey.
Nice drip, bro.
Thank you. I had a little money, so I had to. At the time, I had a little money.
Ah.
Now I'm just fucking loaded.
And I just got my time wasted.
I wouldn't entirely say that, and he hands you a Periapt of Wisdom.
What?
He gave you the thing you couldn't afford. You bought it.
What is? A what?
The
The-
Periapt
the
of
tiara
Wisdom.
of
Yeah,
wisdom.
the tiara. Tyria, fuck me.
Area.
Now go put that in your inventory and put it on.
So, I just tried to look for it.
It's not gonna
In-
look great with my lab coat.
I can't find it.
Oh, you're
Magical.
talking about Fashionscape.
I don't know. Just like, can you
Is
wait?
there a belt of wisdom that's gonna do the same thing?
Let me look.
Or a ring?
Belt. Maybe.
No.
No, it doesn't look like it. I don't think we have the right source book for it, but just put in your inventory Periapt of Wisdom, and then go to your abilities and saves and shit, and then go to your Wisdom, and then other modifier, put 2.
Damn.
And then,
That doesn't show up for me.
Cody, have her click the 14 or whatever her number is.
Hold on, she's talking about the parry app.
Already
Yep.
typed that into.
Alright, so that's just fine. So we're gonna do custom item. That's P A R I
Yeah, no, I
A
had
P
to
T.
I did do the custom one.
Okay. Add. Okay, and then equipment. There you go. And then you have to go back to manage character. Oh, you know what? Never mind. It's another modifier. So if I go here,
Did I spell the damn thing wrong?
Probably you pronounced it wrong too.
It's a periapt.
That is indeed a word, I can confirm.
where am I adding this to?
Is it?
So when you go to like wisdom, you click her score.
Oh, other modifier.
Yep, other modifier.
Hey, she rolled a fucking 18.
Ah, shit.
Nice.
Nice. Now she's at a max of 20, so she can't get any higher. Or is she at 18 now?
She's at 19 wisdom.
Oh.
So yeah, you just got basically an additional bonus to like healing and everything else.
Mm-hmm. That's really good for a healing cleric. Anyway, Edoras, you make your way to the Boyer Fletcher.
Right.
Yes. You see what looks like a high elf sitting behind the counter. Goes, how can I help you?
Excuse me, I was sent this way by the apothecary in town, and he was telling me that you could set me up possibly with some poisoned arrows.
I possibly have those.
I possibly would be willing to pay for them.
Okay. How many?
Well, before we talk about quantity, let's talk about quality. What kind of poison do you have? Is it long lasting, fast acting? What do we have?
It's fast acting.
30 seconds.
No! No!
And he peeked.
Excuse me.
As you hit him or them, they take a little extra poison. So it acts quickly. How many do you want?
Somewhere in the realm of, say, 15 to 20?
15 to 20? That's gonna run you about 150 gold pieces for 15 of them, and 200 gold pieces for 20 of them.
If I were to buy 20 of them, could you maybe do 185?
Haggler. 195.
190, and I walk out that door, and you are 190 gold richer. I would like to roll persuasion on that, if I may.
Yeah, go for it. Roll persuasion.
God fucking damn it. That's a 6.
He goes
Can't lose.
195.
200.
Of Cody. I suppose that's fair.
Of course. You see him go back and he grabs 20 arrows and puts them in a quiver of sorts, and lays them on the table and holds on to them. Goes, gold. He sticks his hand out.
I hand him the gold.
Okay. You see him release as soon as the gold is placed in his hand. Puts the gold behind the counter. Goes, is there anything else that you need?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
It's been quite simple, and I'm quite appreciative.
Well, much obliged for your business. I'll be here.
Be sure to thank your apothecary friend.
Will do. So you grab your arrows, you put them in your inventory. They deal a 1d6 extra poison. So make sure you keep track of how many you have.
Yes, I am looking where I can add that.
It's probably just going to have to be a custom item because we don't have all the source books. Because we're broke. Anyway, you guys meet.
Is there? I'm sorry, Caleb. Is there a DC for that, or no?
Yes, DC 14 Constitution saving throw to
14.
negate being poisoned.
Okay. All right.
It's going to be a Constitution saving throw. You guys meet up back in the little center square. Edoras, you now notice Illiken wearing a blue cloak with green silk lining, what looks like a stick, and a book. Goes, the bar is just over here a little ways. Zach, I can hear myself.
How about now?
Nope, we're good.
Sweet.
It says the bar is just over here. If you want to follow me, I know where it's at.
Okay, let's go.
So he leads you to the little bar slash inn area. He walks in, and the bar kind of looks back, doesn't take no mind. Sees the rest of the group. They do a double take. It goes, damn, he's a big fucker. All right, and then they get back to their drinking. You guys are gonna find a table. Gonna go up to the barkeep. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I need a brew.
Okay. He says silver piece.
I hand him 2
Okay.
for 2 beers.
All right. He hands you 2 flagons of ale.
Yeah. Crater's gonna slap 4 silver pieces on the table.
Gives you 4 flagons of ale.
Crater's gonna smile with a big shit-eating grin and just walk and try to find a table.
Yeah, you guys do find a table at the end, over in like a corner-ish area. It's kind of like a little booth.
Mm-hmm.
You guys sit down, and what do you do?
I drink.
Okay.
Yeah,
One of
Crater's
my
gonna
flagons.
just Crater's just gonna chug one of the beers, gently put it down on the table, and go. I needed that after today.
Here, and I finish my first beer.
You guys drink a lot, don't you?
Yeah,
I guess
it's
it depends.
fun.
I guess it depends on who you ask.
Yeah. Numbs the brain, so it's good, I guess, but I don't partake. How about, do you guys have rooms?
I'm sorry.
Do you guys have, like, a place to sleep tonight?
I think we camped out. Shit. Did we really drink that much last night? Where did we
Probably.
sleep last night? Man. No, seriously, does anybody know where we slept last night?
Nope.
No, I have no idea.
You have no clue.
Didn't we stay in the king's quarters? Didn't he put us up for the night?
Yes, he did.
Oh
So,
yeah.
so I guess to answer your question, we don't really. We were staying with the king, but I think pulling you out of the infirmary so soon probably didn't help keep us in his best of graces. So, do you have any suggestions? You said you had a home here local.
Yeah, it's kind of the home that me and my group shared. So we kind of like did a bunch of odd jobs with each other and was able to afford a nice little 5 room uh
Oh,
house.
okay.
Um, we can go there after you guys are done drinking.
Sounds good to me. And then Crater's gonna chug his second beer.
If you guys have any other questions for me, I'm fair game. If you want to know more.
Yeah. What exactly do you do with that throwing thing? Like what's your vocation?
Oh, so I like to read, and with that, it was easy for me to kind of pick up, arcane things really quickly.
So you're a sorcerer.
No, sorcerers kind of get their magic from like their family. I get it from reading a book. So I'm a
Shows how
wizard.
much I know about you, kind of people.
I'm a wizard.
So you're sorry. So you're a bookworm, but lethal.
Yeah, I guess you could call it that. I'm a lethal bookworm.
Awesome.
Could we
That's
call
pretty
could we
cool.
could we call you a danger noodle?
Yes.
That is that's hilarious. Cause
Yeah, I love that.
I don't. Illiken is fine.
That's fair.
But what about you guys? Where are you guys from?
I'm actually from Short Sword, where we're headed out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with the area.
Oh, what did you guys do?
I was actually in the town guard.
Oh, wait, you're a human.
Yeah.
So were you fighting for the humans?
I wasn't actually involved in the war. Seeing as I had just graduated from the academy, they actually had me guard the town while the more seasoned warriors went off to battle. I don't really have any investment, um, physical
My
or emotional, into the war myself.
Hmm. And then he kind of looks at uh at you, Creator, and goes, "What's an orc doing all the way up here or down here?"
Well, I was I was born in Storms Point, or kind of close to it. My parents and I
Hmm.
kind of lived in the forest outside of town.
Hmm.
And one time when I went into town, there was a guy there who was looking for recruits, and I was like, why not? I'm old enough. I should start going out on my own, find my own place in the world, and here I am.
Kind of a noble seeking adventurer. Ugh.
Oh no, we were anything but noble. We lived off the land.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah,
Um,
it was very nice.
looks at you, Edoras, and goes, "Half elf.
yes.
Where are you from?"
Nowhere worth being proud of. That much is sure.
I mean, if that's the case, I mean, you up in Giant Land or
Freeport.
oh oh, and you're still alive?
Well, the war was a much safer place to be than Freeport.
What? I can that bad? Huh? The books don't do it justice. Yeah. At least you're here now. and you met these great people, and he goes, "Oh, and you," and he looks over at Zephy. Where, where are you from?
I'm from Wolfsbane. I don't really. Growing up, I didn't do a whole lot in the community, so not many people know about me. But as soon as my dad passed, I kind of started getting out in the world more. But I
Oh,
spent a lot of time as a lab rat, I'd say.
as a lab rat, so like you were tested on by.
No,
Oh,
no, just like
oh,
someone who's chosen a lab and just focuses on their work.
oh! You kind of were like me, or like a bookworm, and
Yeah, there you go.
okay, okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna
And
get along good, fine.
I'm sorry, Illiken. Where did
Good
you
to
say
hear.
you were from?
Oh, I'm from here, from Rose Garden. I was born here. My parents, they're still here in Rose Garden. They're getting a little old, but uh, yeah, I'm fifth generation living here in Rose Garden. I met up with my group and we kind of just started doing odd jobs, kind of some bounty boards every once in a while. I've been to many places. I haven't been to Deathfall. I kind of want to, but that was actually why we took it, because we kind of wanted to go to Deathfall to see what it was about. Um, Unfortunately, we never made it. Um, but I've been to Cressa. I've been to Beldrax Kingdom. What is that town's name? The Mountainlands. I've been Wingquest. That's what it is. Wingquest.
Yeah, Crater's gonna shuttle just a little bit at the mention of Beldrax.
Um, we've been to Wingquest. We did a couple of bounty boards there. That was fun. That was really cool, helping the dwarves kind of get their lands back from the no offense, crater, was it? Yeah,
Yeah.
no offense, but we kind of had to kill some orcs because like they were trying to impeach on some land, and well,
What you gonna do? Orc's gonna orc.
that is very true. That is exactly what King Beldrak said. Anyway, I've been to Briar's Glen, the home of the druids. They are some lovely people.
I think one of my friends grew up there too. Was that Zeffy? Did you grow up in Briar's Glen?
No, she grew up from Wolf's
Wolf's
Den.
Wolfston.
Cause
I really
that's
gotta
that's
quit drinking.
that's one of the side cities of them. They built a lot of cities for themselves. They're very industrious people. They make a lot of
Oh
food.
yes, indeed.
They made a lot of food. But anyways, um, it's getting a little late, and I think we should probably turn in for the night. We got a pretty long journey ahead of us to get to Shore Sword. It's about a nice little 3 week walk.
There's a chance we have a friend with a ship.
You have a what?
Friend with a ship. Of the air. It flies. Yeah,
And
trust me, it was a little weird for me too when I first saw it, but
you have
that
an
could get us there, and we could actually cut him off at the pass potentially.
you have an airship?
Access to one potentially. He's a recruiter, so he kind of bounces around. We're not exactly sure where he's at, but it wouldn't
Okay.
hurt to check the airship port before we take off. It'll save us weeks, and we might be able to get the I guess jump on Urias if they're actually headed out that way.
Nice.
Okay.
Da da da.
Perfect. That actually sounds like a really good idea. We should probably get in touch with that person. Um.
Hmm.
Anyways, I after you guys are done with your drinks, I'll show you to the house.
Yeah,
So
Crater's gonna finish his third drink, set it down, and then slam his fourth, and be like, "All right, I'm ready to go."
I'm just gonna take one more sip of mine. I'm not gonna bother
Pop,
emptying that sucker.
pop the last inch of mine.
Kolf, you see, wasn't drinking. He was just kind of watching you guys, and he was
Mhm.
watching other people, kind of paying attention. and looking around.
People watching in a Starbucks.
Yeah.
He was people watching. But after he's done watching and sees you guys are about to leave, he looks down and sees that there's a drink in front of him. Oh, fuck it. And he takes it and just swigs it back in like one sip. Sets it down. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
Gets up with you guys, and Illiken takes you to his his group's house.
I like leave the lizard alone.
But Ma, I don't wanna.
He really doesn't. He wants to fucking, I don't even know, like lick it probably.
I think he wants to lick it.
Honestly, like
I don't think he
it's-
wants to
it's not
eat
like a
it.
marry fuck kill kind of situation. I think he's just more curious than anything, but it doesn't make it any less annoying. So, off to Illikens.
Okay. All right. As you guys get to the house, you see that there is a a banner with what looks like a raven on it, and above it you read Megan Natt. So Megin Natt. He goes, "Oh, that was our group name. It means strength of night."
Cool.
Yeah. But I'll show you to the different little quarters that you guys can pick from. They kind of don't have any use for it anymore. But I will wake up everybody in the morning, and then we can go find this person with a airship.
Potentially.
Okay, so he shows you around to the rooms, and they all look relatively the same.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them have uh, different types of furniture in them. The druid's room is very. It's a very pungent odor, kind of like a lot of pollen in the air.
Motherfuckers
Mm.
You walk in and you do sneeze. You sneeze a lot when you walk in there.
Yeah,
And
Crater's gonna go. Reminds me of home. Then he's just gonna flop on the bed and pass out.
goes, okay. Uh, well, all right. Don't kill any of Robin's plants. She probably would come back and kill you.
Yeah.
Shows you guys see each of the other rooms. They're pretty much the same. You guys catch a room and go to sleep. Zephy, you are a half elf, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so after about 4 hours, because your long rests are only 4 hours, um, you wake up to pretty much just like begin your day, do your morning prayers, get your spells, all of that goodness. Um, and you hear some crying from down the hall.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, can I go see what it is?
Yeah. You
Okay.
go towards the crying, and then you see um you see the room. They're all named, and you see Illiken, and you hear behind the door some crying.
Pelican. Okay.
It's the guy that was in a coma.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. The door's closed, correct?
It's kind of creaked open just a little bit. So like if you were to look in,
Caleb.
Caleb.
uh,
Did you mute, friend?
I
no,
wonder if his internet dropped out again.
shit,
There
yup.
Yeah.
Sure did. Ripperino.
Oof.
Good
That
thing I'm
is a
playing
big
RuneScape in the
cringe.
background.
It's a shame he didn't see what I searched on that tablet.
Probably a good
I
thing.
I wouldn't call that a shame. I would call that a blessing.
Oh.
It wasn't not safe for work, but to use Zach, it'd probably be cursed.
Jeremy.
Was it a Crusty?
No.
Jeremy, almost everything you do for me is cursed.
Come on, I thought you were a man of culture.
Amy! Did the internet die? Can you unplug it and replug it back in? Hello? Oh.
Yeah, which sucks because I might have bought PS Now, bought a month of it, $10 so I could play Bloodborne.
Okay.
Which how that works is pretty much you're streaming the game.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, the internet just went out. Glad it wasn't in the middle of like a boss battle.
Oh, man.
Pissed. But
I'm in the middle of D&D.
I'm just hoping it saved my progress because I just went through an entire area and then opened up a shortcut and I was so happy that I opened up the shortcut and I was about to go do some stuff. And I just fucking hope it opened up it remembers I opened that fucking shortcut because if not, I am going to be so sad. I have to go through that area and get all those items out. Yeah, Bloodborne's fun. It's easier than Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says it's back up, but I don't believe it. So we're gonna go do speed test. Yeah, it's not up. See, I have notes. This is gonna be like... By the time this campaign is done, it's gonna be like fucking...
It's in that same world.
Mm-hmm. It's just, it's different where he didn't ascend.
Oh. But somehow they still ended up together?
Yeah! Very weird, huh?
Guess it was destiny.
It was destiny.
Wow, they have more kids! In the current quote-unquote timeline, they just have the daughter.
Yeah.
I love how the sons are both fire-themed. Apparently, Ember got to decide on those names. Cecily clearly named Valerie. Ember named the sons. Fume and Igneous.
Yep.
Fume, Flame, Igneous, Flame. Currently dead!
Yeah, there was a story thread that they could have gone down, and they could have gotten, they could have gone and like killed this character, which would have done like they would have gotten a lot of cool items, but now they've got to go and do this story thread. So this story thread, pretty much right now.
They didn't choose to do that story thread?
Nope.
Bitches!
I gave them the option. I gave them the option to do either one, and they were like, I think the elves look a little bit easier to do. I'm like, fucking okay, all right.
Bitches.
Oh wait.
Hello?
He back.
Hello!
He lives.
He alive!
The
You on your
internet,
phone?
it's back.
Hell yeah!
Oh, you're butches.
Hell yeah!
So
Get that
Zeffy,
closer.
One second.
Was about to talk to somebody.
Yes.
Illiken?
Yep, Illiken maybe. Um, so I don't know what the last thing you heard was, but I will tell you. Um, as you go up to Illiken's door, you see that the door is cracked open just a little bit, like where you could like peek in and see him.
Okay.
Um,
What is he doing?
uh, you just see him by the side of his bed and is holding some items in his hand and just crying.
Um, can I see these items from there?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay.
I'll give you the roller real quick. There we go.
14.
14. Yeah, um, you see what looks like a feather, a black feather. You see what looks like a piece of a cape. You see a flower, and you see a piece of that same green and blue robe.
Okay. Um, what is it? What does it mean?
You could talk to him and ask.
Oh, I guess I'll go in there. Knock knock.
He kind of goes, "Oh, I'm I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up." You see him, he's wiping the tears away from his face.
Everything all right?
Yeah, for now it will be. It's just
Mhm.
this is really hard.
Well,
I wish there was more that I could have done at that time.
what is he talking about?
He's just like
Just ranting.
kind of.
No, you remember when his entire party died? He told us the whole story,
Hmm.
like twice, and he couldn't do anything because they were ambushed.
Hmm.
Oh,
So he just feels guilty.
gotcha. I'm not sure what to say to the man.
He just kind of stands up and comes over to you and goes like, "Can I have a hug?"
Sure.
He just kind of like gets in real close and just kind of hugs you. And you can feel how wet his face is. He was pretty much in a puddle. He was crying a lot.
It's a classy puddle.
Yeah. Fuck you. Son of a
God
bitch.
damn it. God damn it.
He's like,
I
"If-"
hand him a little tissue out of my back pocket.
he goes, "Oh, thank you. I wish I would have seen it coming. Then there would have been more things that I could have done. It was in my book the entire time."
I'm not good at this empathy shit.
It's like, uh, I was trying to see if I could probably get them back to life by some form of magic, but I don't feel like I'm strong enough to do that yet.
Well, uh, do you need assistance doing so?
No, I don't think it's something that just a bunch of people can help with. I kind of wanna do good by them and actually get them back right. Just, and I don't know. Just I I appreciate I appreciate you coming in here and kind of checking up on me.
Yeah, not a problem.
Sorry if I woke you up. You should probably get back to sleep.
They learned Zephy is a heartless bitch.
You picked the wrong person to.
Well, it makes sense because you don't need 8 hours.
Yeah.
Huh?
So as a half elf, you need 4 hours of sleep.
Hmm.
So I was the only one awake. Yeah.
Yeah. The rest of us are
I
fucking
Damn it.
out.
I'd probably be awake right about this time.
You would actually
Mhm.
be awake right now, Edoras. You would. You would have, because your room would have been opposite Illiken's. So right around the time you woke up, you would have heard the crying as well. But you probably just stayed in your room for a couple more hours waiting. Hopefully somebody else would go and deal with the problem.
Exactly.
And somebody did, and you're like, yes. Now I can go stay in here and do man things. But
Okay.
uh, Zephy, what are you gonna do? You gonna gonna leave? Stay?
Um,
Show him your boobs.
Titties make
uh,
everybody happy.
can I go make food? Does he want food?
He goes, oh, I'll I'll be down there to help out with that in a little bit if you don't mind.
Sure, why not?
Thank you, Zephy.
My pleasure.
So you go downstairs, and it's a beautiful little kitchen. It's kind of reminiscent of when you and your father would cook at like cool little areas. It's a pretty good little kitchen setup. Nice little like prep table. Um, you do have to go into like a little cellar area where they keep like the needed to be cold items. Like some of your eggs need to be a little bit colder, but not too cold. Um, some of your milks, some cheeses, and stuff like that. You go down there, you get the necessary things for breakfast. Um, about an hour passes, and he comes back down and starts assisting you with cooking. Um, Edoras, you are up right now, and you did hear the door open like about an hour ago. Cooking start to happen. A little bit more crying, so you know that Zephy went downstairs. Just a little bit, not like a lot. Like
He made him cry.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't like how when it started, like full on tear fest. Um, but you did hear some weird things before people woke up. Um, it sounded like he was talking to something, maybe to himself or someone, or
Can I do a perception check to try and discern what may have been said?
give
Well,
me. Oh,
or I can try and stealth my way closer and then give a perception.
well, no, this happened
Oh,
when you were in your room still.
okay,
Before this is before Zephy went and talked to him.
okay.
Yeah, just give me a general perception check.
That's gonna be a 19 in total.
A 19. Um, it sounded like he was saying, I don't want to give you any more than I already did. Do you think you hear do you think and then some mumbling? And then you hear is that not enough? You hear a couple of things moving in the room and him go, "Will you be quiet? There are people in here sleeping. I don't need them asking questions."
Interesting.
And then you hear, "Fine. I'll do it myself." And then about 30 minutes later the crying starts.
Okay, so now Zephy is making
Downstairs.
she's okay. Yep. Does he go to join her?
Yeah.
After about an hour, yes.
I'm gonna go take a look in his room.
Zeffy, did you close the door when you left?
Um, I was not the last to leave. I
Okay.
went out first.
So I will say you did not close the door.
I left it open. Not sure if he closed it on his way down.
So the door at Ross is still open.
Sure, I left it correct, like kind of how it was when I first
Mm-hmm.
walked in.
Yep. So at Ross, it is still currently open.
Open, yeah.
I would like to make my way in there and do. Would an investigation check work to look for any hidden compartments or just hidden symbols or glyphs anywhere?
Are you doing this after he went back downstairs? After.
After he goes downstairs.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
It'll be a 16 total.
16 total. Um, you find a box with the aforementioned items that I told Zephy about. You find a feather, a flower, um, a piece of like a cloak, and then you see a piece of what looks like the same robes that he was wearing. The blue and the gold. Oh, not the blue and the gold. The blue and the green. Um, you see those in this little box. And on top of it, it has a marking. Uh, Go ahead and give me a religion check.
Is my plus on that? Not the worst. Not the worst I've ever. No, not the D100. D20. Yeah. Ah, it's an 11.
DC was pretty hard. You're looking at it. You're trying to figure it out. Nothing. You can't put a finger on whatever this symbol is.
Okay. Do I, perchance, have, say, a scrap piece of paper and maybe some charcoal?
Do you have scribing tools?
Let's have a look. Inventory. I got daggers. Thieves' tools, I think, is the only tools I have.
I'll say Thieves' Tools does have parchment in it because you can make forgeries with that. So yeah, there's parchment in that.
Because what I want to do is I want to make a rubbing of this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I can at least show it to somebody else without just.
Give me. Ooh, I gotta look at what the skill would be. Um,
Sleight of hand might be a good one.
give me a. I'll say, give me a sleight of hand.
Beautiful. I really want to roll a D100 tonight.
And plus your proficiency bonus because you are using thieves' tools to do this. So.
Did I drop it? No, no.
It's right here.
Okay.
But I
Oh,
mean, you
it's a,
rolled a 12.
it's a 12 either way. Okay, so 12. You said sleight of hand.
Yep.
I actually have expertise in that.
So you get
So I get,
advantage.
so I get advantage.
Yep. That's right there.
Roll that shit again. Eh. How can I tell if it's no, nah, no? That worked. Oh my god!
There you go. That's your roll.
Thank you. Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Well, I mean, you roll at advantage, so you take the highest number. So you took
It's a
12.
19. It's a 19.
A 19. It's a pretty close replica. Because it's like you're rubbing chalk against it, and it's only slightly indented. So like not all of it is there, but the majority of it is actually there. So, um, I'm gonna turn you down because you were peeking a lot and you were yelling. Anyways, um,
Sorry about that.
you're good. Uh, it's close to the actual symbol. Anybody that takes a look at it for an extended period of time could make it out, but if they just take a quick glance at it, it won't look like anything. So,
I will neatly fold that up, put that into my things, and maybe take one more glance around before I head out. See if there's anything else of note.
all right, give me one more investigation check. This time with disadvantage.
Guys, I'm getting off for the night. It's a
Okay.
good time.
Yeah, you can get off. It's all right.
Bye. Have a good night.
That's it. Bye, y'all. Night night.
Night.
It's a 7.
7. Okay. No, you feel like you found pretty much everything that there was to be found. Not much.
I will quickly leave before I am discovered then.
Okay.
Head down for breakfast.
Just
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
As you go back downstairs, Kolf is coming out of his room as well. Goes, something smells good.
Yeah, I think that a creator would be waking up around this time too.
Okay. Emerald, I'm assuming you would also wake up around this time as well.
yeah, sounds about right.
Okay. So you guys all wake up around the same time. Good little long rest. You guys get downstairs and uh Illiken goes, well, breakfast isn't quite ready yet, but I mean, we'll we'll um we'll have it to you in a second. It should be done in about the next like 15 minutes.
Yeah, thanks, little guy.
You're you're welcome. Goes, all right. Um well, when should we head out? After breakfast or
Um, how much longer on breakfast do you think?
not too long. As he says that, about a couple minutes pass by, and he brings over plates and stuff like that. Sets them in front of you guys and goes, "Hope you like it." Me and Zeffy both cooked it, so don't think like I'm poisoning you or something.
Okay. Yeah. I guess the only thing after breakfast, we just gotta go see if my friend Lore is in town with his airship.
Okay. You guys eat breakfast. Goes down beautifully. It's awesome. I want to fuck with you guys so bad, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, I was ready for make me a Constitution save.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody, make me a Constitution saving throw as you guys feel a
God.
little like into that little that meal that you just ate. No, no, not
Yeah,
happening.
yeah. Turns out it wasn't
It's
poison. It was
breakfast
just really
burritos.
crappy cooking.
Breakfast burritos. You have the literal shits.
Yeah, you guys are on the toilet. You have the spins, like where it comes out both ends. It's just not good.
Oh, yay.
Oh, so you guys eat,
Mhm.
and you guys make your way towards lower the airship.
Mhm.
Lore is still, in fact, here.
Awesome.
He goes, "Hey, how are ya? Oh, you're new. You must be the one that we came here for. Uh, Mr. Lycan?" Goes, "No, it's Illican." Oh,
Close enough.
Oh, that was
I'm sorry about that, Illican. Ah, Emerald,
Hey, how's it going?
how you doing? Been here a couple
Okay.
days. Got some cool little items, if I do say so myself. Where we headed?
Actually, we're headed back to my hometown. We've got some things to take care of. Hoping we can help the king out.
Okay. Yeah. Quick question, as this is me talking to you guys.
Yeah.
When do y'all have to go to sleep?
soon.
Soon?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll get you guys a short sword. Get to the battle, and that's where we'll end it. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, I guess we can get to short sword. Be about another, say about 2.5 hours.
All right, let's go for it.
Illiken's like, oh man, never never flown an airship before or been on one. This is gonna be great. Man, the others were here. The Mega Nuts. All right. Well, and you see Illiken just kind of run up the stairs, kind of like he's investigating the shit out of this place, like to the point where that's a natural 20. Oh, all I've been rolling are 20s, boys. Y'all fuckers are
God, he
dicked.
found all of our drugs.
You guys are dicked. Um, but no, he pretty much in the like 2.5 hours has a pretty good understanding of how this airship works. Um,
Oh, great.
and he is ecstatic. He
So
has
yeah,
the general knowledge of how it works, not like a complete knowledge. He doesn't understand like the engine room like at all, but
mhm,
understands why it's there and what its purpose is.
mhm.
So,
So yeah, during this short ride,
mhm.
um, Creator is gonna kind of talk to Eteras, kind of in hushed tones when they're both kind of separated from the group, and so Eteras, what do you think of the bookworm?
There's certainly more to him than meets the eye. He was talking to someone last night, or early this morning.
Oh.
I took a quick look around his room, and I tried to get some sort of scrawling of his holy symbol. I don't recognize it. Perhaps you will. I make sure that Illiken is not around, but I pull out this symbol if it is a holy symbol.
Emerald, give me a perception check.
I'm sorry.
You mean
Uh,
you mean me?
No,
Everett?
Emerald.
Oh, sorry.
uh, cancel.
You guys
Uh,
don't see Illiken anywhere. You, as soon as he got on the ship, he kind of basically disappeared. But every once in
Hmm.
a while, you will see him kind of go, "Oh, what does this do? What is that? Oh, this is awesome. Why does it?
did I do it?
Wow."
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, I don't.
Plus, you said perception.
Yeah.
That's a 16.
Okay. Edoros, give me a kind of like a sleight of hand check.
Wait, did I have? Hang on, sorry. I have expertise. 9 and 7
Advantage.
is 16. Ooh, that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Um, Unfortunately, Emerald, you do catch the back of a paper, but you don't see anything that's on it. You just see um, Edoras showing Crater and something on a piece of paper.
Okay,
That's it.
that's okay.
Elf boobies.
Okay. Crater, give me a religion check.
Okay. Question.
Hmm.
With religion, it says that I have proficiency in that. Does that change how I roll at all?
Nope.
Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be a 6.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Fucking huge.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately, although what you do see in you just see what looks like a raven's face. But like a raven. That's all you see.
Okay.
And Edoras, that is what you seen. It was a like a what looks like a portrait of a raven.
So I don't know what this is, but you mind if I hold on to this? Maybe I can show it to a cleric in a swords point, and then we can figure out what it is.
Uh, I'll hang on to it, but yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay. Um, when you do go to show it to a cleric or a priest, I would like to come with you.
Absolutely.
All right.
You might get me in the doors of a church.
Well, as long as you don't burst into flames once we pass the doorway, we should be good to go.
Every time, I wonder.
you you see Kolf kind of walk over. Hey guys, what you looking at?
Oh, nothing, buddy. It's just a picture that he drew.
It's not. It's not very good. I'll roll deception on that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Good thing I have expertise in it. Oh God. That's more like it. That's 25.
It goes okay. Kind of walks over by Emerald, sits down. 6 plus 6. That's what he rolled.
Oh, wow.
Yep. He has a 6 to his insight check.
Jesus
Wonder
Christ.
I wonder if it would have been any different here. Oh, much different. Fuck me. God, if I use these, I'm killing you bitches.
Yeah, probably.
It's going to be great.
You rolled a
Um
20.
no, I rolled a 19.
Ah,
So, you guys make it to Short Sword's uh airship dock, and you guys get off of the airship, and you are now in the home of Emerald. Smaller, more militaristic outpost for the
Mhm.
capital. and you see a whole bunch of humans, mostly humans here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you do see an elf, but the elf is not dressed in military garb. He is more dressed in what looks like
Potato sacks.
what looks like royal robes.
Oh, okay.
I
Emerald,
would know that as.
you would know that as a council member.
Oh, okay.
So short sword is ruled by a council and not like a king or a monarch of some kind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it is run by
Parliament.
a council of people that dictate laws and stuff like that. So you see him just pointing around, telling people what to do, where to go. Some of the humans give him a dirty look. He just kind of stands tall and looks back at them, and you can see that he has like a nice little authority on him to where he pretty much makes everybody cower. Like this
Mm-hmm.
dude does not take zero fucks. And you see that same man and two other humans in the same type of garment, come up to the airship, and he talks, goes, "Emerald, you're back.
Captain, I am.
By the gods. Well, you back for good, or you back just just
Uh,
for now?"
Sad to say, it's all business. As much as I would like to say that I'm here on pleasure, um, we've got quite the case of the missing king's son.
Oh, which one? I mean, you have King Ember to the northeast and the northwest. Sorry, and then you have the Rose Garden King.
Yeah, it was the Rose Garden King.
You're helping the elves.
Right, isn't it?
Yes, the Rose Garden is the Elven King.
Oh, yeah, we definitely are.
Well, I hope you don't flip sides on us.
No, quite the contrary. They just have very deep pockets.
Oh, that's good to know. That is very good to know. That is really good to know. You see one of the humans in the back kind of writing something down, closes a book. Is there anything that we can do to help with your current endeavor?
If you could keep an ear to the ground, and if we could actually talk in private, I could probably explain to you a little bit more about what's going on. But definitely a handful of sets of eyes and ears would speak and do volumes for what we're here for.
Yeah, that's not a problem. You have a place in my tent at any time you wish.
Great.
And when he says tent, he actually means his quarters because he was here when the city was a tent city,
Yeah.
which wasn't too long ago. It was about 200 and like 10 years ago. It was still kind of like teepee huts type things.
For sure.
So he guides you to that area, and he tells the other two, just wait outside. I'll. They are friends of mine. They're with me. They are protected. See, Illican just he's just looking around. This is a little bit different than when I was here last. Huh. Cool. I like it. You guys get in, and he sits down and goes, all right, catch me up.
So basically, I fill him in. Hey, this is what's going on. This is who's missing. This is what we know so far. After I wrapped up, my proposal is if you've got the force, I suppose, to spare, we're expecting them to come here. They should arrive in the next 2 to 2.5 days, roughly, on foot. We're looking for obviously the man in the cloak we mentioned,
Hmm.
the king's son, which I'm sure you know what he looks like. It's in all the history books,
Of course.
and um, a bunch of scaly sons of bitches.
Hmm.
So if you could just kind of spread the word out, kind of on the down low, to the rest of my brothers, that'd be greatly appreciated. We need all the help we can get. This guy's no joke.
All right. Well, I can tell you what I can do. As you can see, we have no shortage of bodies. We can start. We can make encampments in different parts along the road. What we should see is if they come through here, and if they are armed and dangerous, as you say, we should see reports of certain groups not reporting back in. If that is the case, then we know which one is next. We go to that, back them up, and keep going. If you said 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, roughly.
Okay. So we're gonna have to keep these people a little bit closer to the city. We'll have all the exits blocked. We'll have all of the roads going to Cressa, guarded up, patrolled, and 24/7 watch.
Okay, that sounds great. Just as long as it doesn't look like we're waiting for them. You know what I mean? I really, I really don't want to turn them around. You know, within a league of the front gates here.
Of course, that's not going to be an issue. I will have them just say they are patrolling the woods. Usually gets some weird travelers from time to time.
Sounds great.
I'll do this for you, Emerald. Best damn fucking soldier I've ever trained.
And I've got the best teacher. I appreciate you, Captain.
Not a problem, soldier. All right, I'll let him know. He
All right.
he starts writing down on a piece of paper, and you see him. You hear him whistle. One of the humans, as you guys are leaving, comes in. He hands it to him, and says, "Get all the men in center square and read this to them." Goes, "Yes, sir." He kind of walks out. Um, as you guys are walking out towards the center thoroughfare area, you hear a loud horn go off, and you hear a bunch of swords clang to the ground, ching, 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 and everybody shift all at the same time with a loud like when you when you move your feet under the covers, it makes that nice little shh noise.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All of the armor chinks just slightly, and they all stand at attention, pointed. And Emerald, you in like just out of habit do it too, and then go, oh shit, never, I don't I don't have to anymore. Um, Kolf sees that and goes, haha, military boy, love you, and pats your little head.
Love you too, Cole.
And you hear, oh fuck, did you give this guy a name? I don't remember if you did or not.
Oh, Captain.
Yes.
Let's call him Legolas. I don't know. Fuck it.
Let's go for it.
We can't call him that.
Oh, he's a human, isn't he?
No, he's an elf, but we just can't call him that. That's trademarked. We
Call
can't.
him Lego More.
Legomore? Alright,
Yeah.
fuck
Lego
it.
Lego lefts.
Lego
Lego
left?
Less.
No, we'll call him Legomore. That's
Lego
funny.
Land.
Lego,
Call him
Lego,
Legoland.
my ego,
No,
Lego,
that's trademark too.
Legolas.
Legoland? Yeah, you can't say that either. We'll
Let's-
say
let's,
Lego more. Legomore.
Yeah.
It's like Stregobor, but also not trademarked. God
Right,
damn it.
right.
Everything's
Legomore.
trademarked.
I
Is
know.
this a good time to mention what brands I'm drinking right now?
Yeah. Hey. Anyways, um, you hear. Well, first, after the horn is while the horn is going off, you see this man casting a weird spell, and you hear Illican go, "What does he need thaumaturgy for?" And then, by the decree of Legomore, Captain Legomore, it is said that we need 13 groups to patrol the route going from Rose Garden to Short Sword and beyond. All able men and women should be in attendance. If you wish to sign up for this endeavor, know that it might be a deadly one. If you wish to go on it, sign up boards will be opening in 2 minutes. Fuck, I don't know. Sure, I was gonna say 2 hours, but like I went, no, that's a little too long for them just to be standing there like, no, 2 minutes. Be open in 2 minutes. Goes. That is all. And then the thaumaturgy ends. Illican goes, damn, I never thought of using that spell like that before. That was cool.
Used to wake me up every day before the sun would rise with that same spell.
That must have been hell.
It wasn't too bad.
Huh. Uh,
I'm definitely glad to be rid of it now. Don't get me wrong.
you see the same human go down, turn the paper over, and tack it to the wall, and write on it signups. And then he puts group 1, 2, 3, all the way to group 17, and 6 lines on each. 17 groups do show up. They all put their names on the paper. After about an hour and a half, that is all ready and signed. You see him casting the same spell and says, all right, sign up sheet is closed. Report back here at dusk. We ride out toward the night. You hear all of the soldiers just explode in like hoorahs and let's fucking get this. Like, time to go to work, let's get this goddamn bread, boys.
Emerald kind of gets beady-eyed, kind of like looking off at the assembly, kind of like nodding his head slowly, just kind of missing home a little bit
Mm.
for that level of camaraderie and structure.
And you could tell, like, when the sign up sheets were, like, completely opened, people were rushing to get their name signed. Like, they wanted to be on that list. Like, they felt like to get on that list was to help not only the council, but to help the king and Cressa right now. And it wasn't said who it was actually helping. Like the Elven King as well. But, well, one of the Elven Kings, not the Elven King, but one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just said, help needed, pretty much. And is there anything that you wish to do in the city of Short Sword at this moment?
I mean, I could go say what up to my parents.
Yeah, they are still alive.
Uh, we could get a beer,
Ooh.
or uh, we could see what kind of wondrous wares they've got here. I know that they also send things out to uh, the war effort, but as you can see, this is quite the militant town, so there's actually a chance we're going to have a better selection, if you will.
Let me roll something real quick. First is the tens place. Ooh, a 30. Now the one spot. There's a 30% chance that they have something higher than a +1.
You'll let me to roll a 100.
Yep. So roll that and then call high or low before you roll it. So roll that thing and fucking that
There
thing.
is a D100, isn't there?
Yeah, that one right there. I just threw it out there. It's next there. Call high or low. 70 and above for high, and you get it, or 30 and lower for low.
Let's do 70 or more.
That's a 0. If you get a
So
0,
it's
it's
either gonna be
100.
It's gonna be a 100 or a 0.
It's gonna be a 100 or it's gonna be 1.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, something in the one spot.
Nope.
Alright.
It's 4. They do not.
That's okay.
How much longer do you think, Caleb?
Maybe 30 minutes, possibly. Probably not. Maybe about 25. I can speed it up. So, you guys go to the bar. Because, Emerald, you knowing this town, most of the items that are, like, super good go to the people leaving for battle. And some of the, like, +1s are given to the higher up trained soldiers that are about to leave. And then the rest is just given to the soldiers. So you know that there's not much left in the smithy, and you know that they are backed up completely.
Okay.
Um,
Give me just a minute. I think my shit's here.
okay. I'll just say that you guys
They find one, assuming.
a bar, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so you guys go to a bar and guys get a couple of drinks. You wait till dusk. Dusk happens. It comes. You guys leave the bar. You go to the meeting ground right in the center square. Everyone is giving their task. They are given their area. You guys are also given an area as the Elven council member comes up to Emerald, hands him a paper, and says, "This is where you're going." Emerald says, "Yes, Captain."
Mm-hmm.
You guys venture off in that general direction, and Edoros and Crater and Kolf, actually just everybody,
Mm-hmm.
give me a perception check.
Hey, that's an 18, baby.
Fucking Kolf, dude.
I rolled a nat 1.
Kolf rolled a natural 20.
What the fuck?
And
God.
then Illiken. Perception. Jesus Christ. You guys can see these rolls, too. Like, I'm not fibbing.
Yeah.
That's a dirty 20 for Illiken. So, as soon as Cody gets back, we will. You know what? No, 2 people fucking succeeded on seeing it. Nothing. It doesn't matter what he's seen. Actually, Edoras, what did you roll?
I rolled a 16 on the die, and I have a +2, so 18.
Oh yeah, that's enough. The three of you guys kind of halt everybody real quick, especially Crater.
Yeah, because I'm
I'm
just
gonna step over to
bumbling
my phone
about.
so I can help Ash put away the groceries.
Yep, not a problem.
Give me just a sec. I'll swap back in and then continue.
Um,
I'm back.
everybody, everybody stops for a second and points. Illiken and Kolf both point at the exact same thing, and you see what looks like a spell being cast. Illiken gives a Arcana check real quick. 13 recognizes the spell, goes, "Oh shit!" And you see him cast the spell real quick, and the spell in that person's hand just fizzles.
Get deleted.
You see him cast the spell Counter Spell.
I'm sorry. So I missed it. I was unloading groceries. Who casted this? Like some random?
Something in the woods casted a spell.
Ah,
Um, Illiken seen the spell being cast and said no, and casted
sick.
Counter Spell,
Sick.
and it fizzled in their hand. Kolf starts to run. Everybody starts to run at it. Illiken starts to is preparing to cast a spell, and that
I
is
pulled my
where
halberd.
we
I ready in action.
end.
Yeah. Yeah, Crater's gonna pull out his weaponry too.
Yeah. So that is the end right there. You guys got some nice little talking episode, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Little intrigue.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't all have to be fighting.
Just most of it.
It's the build up, and then the bass drop, and then it's the build up, then the build up, and then the bass drop that does it. It's really awesome. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was rolling good tonight, boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad we weren't doing combat.
Oh my god. Yeah, I do not want to do that to you guys in combat. Like that would have
please
been
no.
rough.
Oh yeah, especially we're still only level 4.
Yeah.
I don't want to die.
Yeah. But I mean, you have Illiken with you, and you have a cleric that heals. That's all she does is heal.
For some reason,
Tanky motherfuckers and PC.
Yeah,
No, we've got the God Squad for 4th level characters.
yeah. What's that, Jeremy?
I said for some reason having Illiken around is not a comfort to me. Not right now.
Yeah. No.
Okay, um, well, we can talk about that in the podcast probably tomorrow. So,
I will be busy tomorrow from 6 until 7. So
okay,
be aware.
alrighty. Well, it doesn't have to. No, but not everybody has to be there. That's the thing. That's the cool thing about this podcast, is that it can be who's currently making it for that session, and you can just listen to it afterwards. So,
Alright.
Yeah, Jeremy, we don't need you.
Well,
Are you gonna be gone tomorrow, Jay?
may not need me, but I do need therapy. So you can all.
That's okay.
To the lake.
God damn it.
everybody needs therapy. It's okay.
Amen to that.
Anyways, that will do it for this episode of Dungeons and Devilries.
Thank you everyone for watching, and if you would like to like, comment, and subscribe, we would greatly appreciate it.
Even downvote it because that works for the algo too.
That is
Yeah.
true. That is very true.
Yeah, love it, hate it, press the fucking button.
Doing a soul
It's free.
quest, please sell your souls to us. We can put them to better use than you can.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Debatable, but yeah, we'll take them.
Alrighty, guys. Alrighty, everybody.
Night.
Yep.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace.